In today's video, we're going to be applying a ceramic coating to the GTI. Applying a ceramic coating to your vehicle's paint can be super intimidating if you've never used a coating before. But in this video, I will show you the steps and the processes on how you can apply a ceramic coating to your own vehicle. A ceramic coating is a long-term protection option for your vehicle. It'll outlast and outperform any waxed or sealant product on the market. The durability, the gloss, and the ease of maintenance that comes with having a ceramic coated car is why ceramic coatings have become so popular. All right, this is everything you need to apply a coating. We have the Crystal Serum Light, the EXO as a topper. We got C4 for all the plastic trim. Panel wipe, this is important. We're gonna wipe the car down with this to get all the polishing oils or any residue off so the ceramic coating can adhere. We got applicator pads, and we got a couple different options for applicator pads here. You can use a block and a micro suede little towel here, or you can use one of these applicators. It's kind of just preference here on what you want to use. Then we have the Reg Company Pearl coating towels here. I love these for taking off coating. And we got gloves. Let's do it. The most important part when installing a ceramic coating is the prep of the vehicle. The installation of the ceramic coating is usually the easy part. Getting the vehicle ready for the coating can be a very time-consuming process. That's why if you have a detail shop install a ceramic coating, most of that cost is in the labor that it takes to get the car ready for the protection. You want your car to look its absolute best before applying a long-term protection like a ceramic coating. And if you look back at our channel, I've made a couple of videos that will guide you on how to properly prep and polish your vehicle before you apply this coating. One of the best benefits of having a ceramic coating is how glossy and how shiny it's going to look. But most of that gloss and that shine comes from a proper paint correction. If the vehicle you're working on is not properly prepped or had at least some polishing, do not expect the coating to have the same results and durability of a vehicle that has. All right, if you've never done a ceramic coating, we're gonna show you exactly how to do everything in this video, and I promise you it's not as hard as it looks. Now there's lots of entry-level consumer-friendly ceramic coatings on the market. One of the questions that we see a lot is, well, which one is the best? This is a question that just cannot be answered because you're gonna get 20 different answers from 20 different people. Today we're gonna be installing G-Technic's Crystal Serum Light and EXO as a top coat. I like this coating because it seems to hold up better to the salt and the magnesium chloride that they use on the roads here in the Midwest, and it's really easy to use. The first step of the process is to wipe the surface with a product that's going to remove all the oils and polishing residue from the paint. You want the paint perfectly clear of any contamination, so you're going to have maximum adhesion for the product. For this step, I'm going to use panel wipe. In the box, if you order Crystal Serum Light, you're gonna get inside, you're gonna get a pair of gloves that you can wear. You're gonna get an applicator, and you can use this applicator if you want to, or you can use a sponge or one of these suede. You're gonna get the actual coating here. This is a 50 mil. You probably only need 30 mil to do a small car like this. An SUV, you might be stretching it a little thin, bigger SUV, but this should be plenty for what we need to use. Pipette, and then it has some instructions in it too. But we're gonna show you how to do it. Now going around the vehicle, I usually hold the coating in one hand, the applicator in the other hand, and then I'll use my towel to wipe off the coating as I'm going. So I usually work in a 2x2 section. Crystal Serum Light is pretty forgiving. You can work in a bigger section if you want. And that's what we'll probably do here. But I'll show you, it's real simple. You wanna get the pad pretty wet for the first one, so I usually do 2 full droplets on there. Start in the middle of the panel where you want to go and just work your way out. I'm just going to do a small section here. Get you $1 or something, $1 or something. Get you $1 or something. When you first start applying the coating, you want to work in small sections till you get comfortable, and depending on the coating that you're using, they're going to all have different flash times. A flash time is when you actually apply the coating to the paint and then when you have to remove it. Some coatings are going to turn a rainbow color, some will look like they're actually sweating, and some are just a matter of waiting a minute or two before you take it off. For Crystal Serum Light, it's a matter of applying it and waiting a few seconds and then wiping it off. This is a very forgiving coating, and even if you wait a minute or even 2 to 3 minutes, it's still going to wipe off very easily. Keep in mind, in extreme heat or humidity, it is going to speed up that flash time. I usually start with the hood of the car and work my way the fender and work my way around the car. You can kind of work however you want to. You don't have to do a section first. If you want to do the top first and then work your way around the car, you just want to remember to hit all the painted panels. Wipe the coating up with a clean microfiber towel. I like using the Pearl Weave towels from the Reg company. And if you're gonna mess anything up, it's probably gonna be in this part where you're not completely wiping off all the coating. Ceramic coatings are thicker and they tend to streak a little bit, so use 2 or 3 towels and make sure that you have removed all of the coating. Use a light and look at the paint from different angles to check for any streaking. If you leave some coating behind and you don't see it till later, this is what we call a high spot. Let's put a high spot right there. We're gonna leave that, we're gonna coat it, we'll go around, let it cure, and then we'll come back and I'll show you guys how to remove that. You're gonna work your way around the entire car until you have 1 layer of coating on the vehicle.
Why you be all on my line about nothing? Why won't you go get you $1 or something? $1 or something. Get you $1 or something. Something. Why you be all on my line about nothing? Why won't you go get you $1 or something? $1 or something. Get you $1 or something. Something. Why you be all on my line about nothing? Why won't you go get you $1 or something? $1 or something. Get you $1 or something. Something. Why you be all on my line about nothing? Why won't you go get you $1 or something? $1 or something. Get you $1 or something.
All right, it's been about a half hour or so. We've put our coating on our side mirror here. Come out, take a look what it looks like. You'll see a bunch of little dots. So what you can do here is the first thing you want to try is just try to recoat the area. Come back and wipe it off, and you can still see we still got those dots on there. All right, so if the coating, if you reapplied it and it did not take off that high spot, which it didn't, here I can still see little specks. It's hard to get it on camera. Your next step would be to hand polish it. So I got some hyper polish here and just a towel. I'm gonna gently. If that doesn't work, you go to the third step, which would be to recompound and repolish this off. And if it happens on, say, like a door, you'll probably have to compound and repolish and recoat the entire door. We're gonna do the front bumper, and then we're gonna do, we gotta wait 3 hours before we can do the second coat, which is gonna be EXO. But in the meantime, while we wait for the 3 hours, we're gonna do all the trim, the glass. That's it. If the coating you're using allows you to add additional layers, read the instructions and find out how long you should wait before adding that second layer. I'm gonna be adding a layer of EXO on top of the CSL that we already laid down. EXO is a super hydrophobic top layer, and it's gonna add even more gloss to the paint. In the instructions, it actually says that I can start applying the EXO immediately after the CSL layer, but I'm gonna wait and I'm gonna coat all the glass and the rubber and the plastic first.
But somehow it figures you're stuck to my heart.
Next, we're gonna use C4 on all the window trim and all the other plastic trim. Now, it does say this is a trim restorer product, but I feel like it's definitely more of a trim protectant than a restorer. This part can be super tedious. I use a small suede microfiber that I fold up. I apply the product to all the trim and then I wipe it off right after the application. Now, this product is gonna be tacky for about 12 hours, so don't touch it or don't get it wet in that time.
I'm struggling to realize it's true.
coated the wheels the previous day right after I polished them out. It was a lot easier to coat them while they were off the car. I used C5 to coat the wheels, and just like the paint, I sprayed them down with panel wipe. I coated the entire wheel and then immediately removed the coating with a microfiber. On the windows, I'm going to be using G1 Smart Vision. This is a coating that's made to use on glass. It does say that you're going to get 1 to 2 years of durability out of this product, but I would expect less than that on the front windshield where you're using the wipers. You want to make sure the glass is super clean before you start coating it. I clayed the glass in the prep stage, and then you can also use a light polish if you'd like to help clean anything else off the glass. Wipe down the glass one final time with isopropyl alcohol, and then you can start wiping on the G1 in thin layers. This product does have a cure time of about 30 minutes, and they do recommend putting 3 layers on the windshield. After the 30-minute cure time, you can use G2 to remove all the leftover residue on the windows. The last step on the GTI is to apply the second layer of Exocoat. I'm going to apply this just like I did with the Crystal Serum Light. A lot of work. My dream materialized. There were you, and I'm starting to realize it's true. Straight from the
You done?
Done. And after we clean the tailpipes and then we coat them with C5, it's time to take the car outside and admire our work.
Well, there she is. After 4 long days, the GTI is done. We went through the entire how to prep a car, interior detail, how to polish paint, and ceramic coating. If you guys made it through all 4 of the videos, let me know in the comments below. Car looks beautiful. I wish the sun was out. We'll get some sun shots hopefully in a couple days for you guys. Throw it after the video here, after this ending. Thanks for watching. Hope you learned something. Please like all the videos, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.